Hi, I'm Rachel Mayberry, Senior Director of Marketing and Communications here at Heartspring, and I am with Lacy Cary today to talk about a really cool new program we're working on. So, Lacy, tell me a little bit about yourself. What brought you to Heartspring?
I am Lacy Cary. I have been at Heartspring for 13 years. My Heartspring journey really started at the front. I started as the receptionist for pediatric services, and shortly after I started seeing all of the kids come in and the progress that they were making, I knew that I wanted to do more to help those kids. So I started using the scholarship program, taking one class at a time, not really knowing what I was going to do with the rest of my life. And then moved to a therapy aide position when that opened up. At the time, we only had like 12 therapists, so I was an aide to all 12 therapies, OT, PT, and speech. And then they started up the ABA department. They sent me off for my K-CART training, and that's kind of how I knew that I had found what I wanted to do. And came back and immediately went back to school full-time. And now I have my BCBA, board certified behavior analyst, and worked in our autism services department, first as an RBT, then as an undergrad BCABA, and then last December I graduated with my master's for my BCBA.
Yours is one of my favorite stories at Heartspring. We talk about it a lot. You actually started part-time as the front desk receptionist, right?
Full-time.
Full-time, okay.
Yes.
But then being able to get your bachelor's degree and your master's degree and getting to hear that story is super cool.
And I started one at a time, not knowing where I was going, just knowing I had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So
that is super cool. Well, you have something new that you have advocated so strongly for, and I've heard from so many people out there about your passion for this. So you are starting the Family Empowerment Program.
Yes.
What is it? How did it get started?
So the Family Empowerment Program is something that kind of like my BCBA. I went back to school full-time for ABA because it was a see a need, fill a need moment. They sent me to Dodge City for my training, and I realized the magnitude of children that had a diagnosis and how little providers there actually are to give them the services that they need. And so that's why I was like, ooh, that's what I'm going to do. Those kids need me. The same thing happened with the Family Empowerment Program. ABA is phenomenal. ABA is so beneficial for the kids that we serve. I have the skills to help these kids succeed, and I want to provide that to parents. Parents are the ones that are with their kids long after therapy is said and done, and I want to equip their toolbox with the tools that they need so they can help their child succeed. So that's the Family Empowerment Program.
So what do you do in the Family Empowerment Program?
So with the Family Empowerment Program, initially I started off saying we can do clinic-based or you can come to me and we can meet in my office, I can come to you, we can do all the things, whatever. And now that we've been doing it since August, primarily I'm going into the homes, meeting with the parents, finding out what it is that you're struggling with, and how can I help. So helping the parents to identify what barriers they are facing that are hindering their ability to help their child in whatever area that may be.
And one of the examples I hear quite frequently is a family may have a problem with nighttime routine.
Yes.
And so that's something you would actually go into the home and help that family establish.
Yes. One of my very first clients, I consistently went to the house in the evening and observed what was currently going on, and then met with the parents, and we talked about these are all the different ways that we can address this. I never want to come into a home and say, I need you to do it like this, this, and this, because that's not how parents operate. I'm not in their home when I leave. I don't know what they're capable of, and so I give them all the options. These are the things that we could do. What's going to work for you?
Why are you so passionate about helping parents out?
Because of the long-term effects. Because it's empowering parents when oftentimes I walk into the home and they feel so defeated. They're struggling, they're in survival mode. And I am able to provide an outside view, looking in and see things that they can't see. And it has an entire impact on the whole family. It improves their family dynamic. It helps them to reach their goals and their dreams that they have for their family, where they oftentimes feel like when I start with them, they don't know where to go or what to do.
That's incredible. This is such an exciting program, and to hear your passion for it and really getting it started. If someone out there watching the video wants to learn more about it, how do they get more information?
Contact the Pediatric Services Front Desk. Do I provide the number?
We can put the number down on the screen.
Or you can email the Director of Autism Services.
Awesome. And we'll have that contact on the screen as well as in the comments as well. Well, Lacy, I want to thank you for coming and talking with us today. I've learned so much about the program, and I think it's such an awesome opportunity for our families and families out in the community to get involved. We want to thank all of you for tuning in again this week. We love that you are out there and you're watching our videos. If you have questions or comments, as always, go ahead and put those in the comments and we will get to them.